I'm talking about the full moon in Aries on the 17th. Now, this is not an eclipse. Yay! But this is very spicy. Muy cali... Wait, what is it? Muy caliente? Yes. 3 chili peppers. Honestly, we are already starting to feel some of the energy that's going to be taking place during this moon. So I just want everyone to be alert, okay? And I don't even know how you could be alert, to be honest. Well, just pay attention to what comes up for you. Are you feeling blue? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling aggressive? Are you feeling all the things, okay? This is going to be happening this full moon, right? That's right. October 17th at 7:26 p.m. on the East Coast, so 4:26 p.m. p.m. a.m. Okay, let me run that back. October 17th, we have the full moon in Aries at 7:26 a.m. Eastern Time and 4:26 a.m. Pacific Time, okay? If you have any planets between 21 to 27 degrees of Aries, Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn, listen up because you're going to be feeling the energy of this lunation. We all feel the vibes of a full moon, right? Because a full moon impacts everybody, even the ocean, even the animals, everyone, okay? But these people, hey, Lauren, my cardinal gang, you may be lunatics, okay? Isn't that funny that that's where that word comes from, lunatics, because people would act crazy during the moon, the full moon. Okay, what's the astro T? The full moon is when the sun and the moon are in opposite signs in the same degree. All right, the goal is to balance the energy of the sun and the moon. So we have the sun in Libra. That's the sign of partnership. The we, yes, you did. And the moon in Aries, the sign of independence. The me, right? We have this back and forth because it's an opposition between doing what you want to do, doing you, and doing what others want from you. All right, are you compromising with the Libra fashion, or are you just going rogue with the Aries fashion? How can you stay true to who you are while maintaining healthy relationships and actually taking into consideration the feelings of others and your commitments to them, right? You can't just abandon the people that you're committed to. That could be your baby, that could be your boo, that could be your whoever, you know, your boss. Where's the balance between the me and the we? That's what we're trying to find. Oh yeah, you're gonna have that hitting your moon. It's gonna be okay. Oh, in a way. I'm like, full moons are about reflection and closure, completion. What are you letting go of? The moon is in Aries, so already we can be letting go of some of these low vibrational Aries energy. What is that? Right, for real. Aries is very independent, but maybe you've been too solo focused. Hey, Christine, to the point of being selfish, all right? I'm gonna be honest, with the North Node in Aries, I've been neglecting my friends. I apologize, friends. Well, I mean, not you guys, because you're always here. All right. Aries is very driven, right? But are you so driven and determined to blaze new trails that you are ignoring your relationships? Yes. Hey, what's up, Tony? Is it time to be more considerate of others? Sure. Now, on the flip side, hey, Ann, maybe you've been too considerate of others. You've been too accommodating. I did just start, Christine. You really didn't miss anything. We were talking about the full moon in Aries, okay? So are you bending over backwards for someone who would not do the same for you, all right? No, we're not doing that. Are you trying too hard to keep the peace because you want to avoid a conflict and you're just letting that anger bubble up inside? That's not good, okay? That causes dis-ease in the body. I always like to say sometimes, hey, Ann, you have to go to war to know peace. My back is tired too. My back, honestly, my body. Aries moon energy, shout out to my Aries moons, is very impulsive, ambitious, and action driven. We could feel pressured to make some kind of move, even if we aren't necessarily ready, like even if our ducks aren't all in a row, okay? So maybe pause before you just go ahead and leap out there. The moon is our emotions and our relationships. That's right. You or the people around you may feel very passionate. Yes, that's my favorite quote. And ready to box. All right. We don't want to box though. We're choosing peace. During this time, let's try to release our anger in a healthy manner. Hot girl, hot boy walks, getting out in nature. All of that stuff. Yeah, Aries moons can be real, but they're sweet though. They can be ready for action. What's the astro T? I'm gonna be honest. The astrology of this moon is a lot. There's a cardinal cross if we want to be technical, right? Okay. I'll talk more about that later, but the ruler of the moon is Mars in Cancer. How is Mars in Cancer the ruler of the moon? The moon is in essentially mutual reception, right? The moon is in Aries. Cancer is ruled by the moon, excuse me, and Aries is ruled by Mars. So it's like they swap signs, right? That's good because they're supporting each other to a certain extent. Now for the ick, Mars is in the fall in Cancer. It's a little watered down in that sign, pun intended, right? Mars is our ambition, it's our drive. Hey Fred, it's our focus. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and that's our emotions. So it's like emotions and aggression. Do they really, no. Okay. We can be passive aggressive. We can be cranky. We can be sidestepping conflict, crab walking, right? Hey, Ty. Think of a crab and how it walks. Think of a little crab with a knife meme. That's how we can feel. We could just feel overall more aggy with Mars and Cancer, like having meltdowns and temper tantrums. Not you calling me up. I clean my camera for you, boo. Okay, so we might even just feel frustrated. Yes, it is definitely giving crimes of passion. Do you know what I watched? Okay, sorry for the people watching this on YouTube, but I watched Candy on Hulu. Absolute insanity. And now I'm going and watching the other show that they did about her on HBO Max. Because I'm like, something is not right. If you watch that, let me know in the comments. But that was a crime of passion. Okay. Or self-defense. Yes, there can be feelings that pop up around our home and yeah, Ty, that's the second one I'm watching. I watched the one with the weirdo. I'm not the weirdo. She put her husband in it, Jessica Biel. That was insane. And I don't know. I'm like, how do you just snap like that one day? But okay. That's literally Mars and Cancer, right? You are, all of a sudden you just go off. We're protective of the people that we love, but maybe we also have some family feuds and some conflicts. The moon is forming a conjunction to Chiron in Aries. Okay. Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron in Aries is the wound of the self, the ego, the identity. With Chiron in the mix of this full moon, we can be insecure in terms of how we're showing up in the world and even how we're going about getting the things that we want, right? Our assertion, how are we leading? We may feel a little unsure of ourselves and we can be triggered in relationships, but it's more because of an inner wound that we haven't addressed, right? It could be something around our self-image or our identity. It's just been lingering there. Chiron in Aries is also opposite the sun in Libra, right? Because the moon is opposite the sun. So this can bring up more issues of low confidence. I love this. This sounds amazing. When it comes to pursuing our dreams, right? We can have some daddy issues. Shout out to me. Because whenever you have the sun and Chiron together, we can feel maybe we're seeking like the approval of some kind of male figure in our life and we're feeling wounded or whatever. Also, some mommy issues can pop up because Chiron is conjunct the moon. The moon is mother, all right? Yes, I am. I'm talking about the full moon because I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. That little meme. Because I am going to be celebrating Jagger's birthday this weekend, right? So I'm not coming live, you guys. I'm just letting you know. I'm just interrupting the whole horoscope. Thursday or Sunday. I'm not going anywhere, Roger, but I told him I would take time off of TikTok. So, we're going to dinner on Thursday, so I really can't be here. Take us with you. I wish I was going somewhere. We're literally going to Ponce City Market, okay? Thank you. And I haven't taken a break, you guys, but I will be back, I guess. I might come back on Monday. Oh, wait, I'll be back for the full moon. When is that? So I'll be back then. I don't know. Okay, his birthday is the 10th. His birthday is, oh, that's so nice. Yeah, so I'll be back. You guys, I can't think about this. Let's talk about this after I finish. Okay, I just had a whole sidebar, and I'm not going to edit this out because I'm lazy. Okay, all right, so it's a good time for healing and letting go, all right? So if you have Chiron in Aries, you're having your Chiron return, gang, gang. It just depends on what degree it is. It hasn't happened for me yet, friend, but maybe it happened for you because I'm like 29. Am I 29? I'm 29, 27. I can't remember. I'm 27. I'm 27. My North Node is 29. Okay. All right. So it's a good time for healing. Let's heal. Now, let's talk about this cardinal cross. The sun and moon are squaring Mars, right? So we have that square. The sun and moon are also squaring Pluto. Yes. Okay. So then we have Mars moving towards an opposition. I'm trying to demonstrate and think in my mind with Pluto. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with the details. Hey, Billy, but just know that it's giving me the ick. It's a lot going on. When the sun squares Mars, again, the sun is our aspirations. Hey, Rich Row, we are wanting to go after certain things, but maybe we feel aggravated because we can't get what we want. Mars is aggression, assertion. Maybe we feel like there's an op that's blocking us, all right? When the moon squares Mars, we could feel like our relationships are holding us back from getting the things that we desire, or we can also feel like our relationships are just not meeting our needs. I agree, and he should. Mars is also squaring Chiron. Mars, like, it's just too much going on. Mars already forming an opposition to Pluto is nasty work, okay? 0 out of 10. I say this as a person with Mars in a harsh aspect to Pluto on my natal chart. This is going to be exact around the election, but it's building right now, okay? If you have an Aries moon, then it's your lunar return, but it just depends on the degree. This full moon is at 24 degrees. All right. Exactly, Billy. Okay. Pluto's power, control, and obsession. So more arguments, power struggles, and ego battles can be a thing. Just know that with all these squares and all of this energy, especially in cardinal signs, there could be a lot of friction, right? And, you know, cardinal signs kind of want to lead. So maybe nobody is willing. Well, they do want to lead, gang, gang. Neither one of these planetary energies is willing to back down. On the high note, I got some good news. The sun is forming a trine to Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, right? I love this aspect. The sun is our dreams, our aspirations, our desires. Jupiter is luck, expansion, and optimism. We feel hopeful for the future. We feel like anything is possible. Even with the chaos, we know that the sun can come out tomorrow, right? Shout out to Annie. Jupiter is also forming a sextile to Chiron and Aries. Chiron is the womb. We just talked about that. A sextile is a nice, soft aspect, okay? It's supportive. So we have the high vibes and even the wisdom to release some pain from the past, okay? This is a good time to break bad habits or free yourself from old narratives because you believe that you can do it. This is, okay, so the Jupiter sextile is towards the end of the week. This is not all week, Roger. Is this what you're talking about? I'm like, we're feeling this leading up to, right? Oh my God, I love Miss Hannigan. Billy, oh my God. Damn, I'm not gonna have to watch that tonight. Oh, I have to go to bed. Okay, yes. Sorry, everyone, you guys are killing me. Okay, all of this energy is building right now. Hey, Anaya. Okay, so just know that. But this is for the full moon. Some of the stuff that we're already feeling is wait, what was I was going to say? So what was I going to say? The Chiron stuff, but not, no, it's something happened with Chiron. Mercury is about to square Chiron. So none of this is exact right now. We're building up to it though. Okay. Let's see. The sun trine Jupiter, I think is that on Sunday? I think, or we start to feel it on Sunday. All right. Venus is doing a lot in this chart too. Venus is making some nice aspects. Well, the first one is kind of rough. Venus in Scorpio is opposite Uranus and Taurus. This can bring shocks and surprises to our relationships and our finances, right? Venus is love and money. You might feel like breaking up, or there could be some kind of like surprise in your relationship or in your bank account. It's not the time to be risky with your cash money, okay? Venus in Scorpio is in a sextile to Pluto and Capricorn. We love it. A sextile is an opportunity, all right? We have the supportive energy to transform our values and to heal relationships. Venus has been going through it. I don't even know when when is it going to be? I can't wait for it to go into Pisces, but then it's going to form a conjunction to Saturn. Okay, I'm like, my God. Because I was like, ooh, none of the signs, Sagittarius, Capricorn, meh. Like Pisces is the best one for it to be in outside of Libra and Taurus. And then it's like, it's going to hit Saturn. I was like, oh, this is going to be whack. Because Venus conjunct Saturn is in my solar return chart. Sorry, you guys. The ADHD is the ADHDing. Hey, Nelly. All right. back to the horoscopes. We can heal our relationships. A sextile, you already know how I feel about a sextile, watered down drink at the bar, but it's still an opportunity if you use the energy to your benefit. Venus is also trine Neptune. I love this. This is great for getting the tarot cards out, for like, I don't know, maybe getting the Ouija board out if that's what you're into. Be careful. Tap back into your creativity, make art. Maybe you decide to help somebody, hey Bree, and be of service to someone in some way, show compassion. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna take a sip of water and get into the horoscopes. Yeah, be careful with the Ouija board. I'm just saying. I said I'm just saying. All right, we're starting with Aries, and that's that. Okay, Aries. It's all about you, Rams, but don't forget about the people that love you. No he, she, they, them is an island. You need the support of the people in your life, or you need the support of people in this journey through life, okay? If you have any family feuds, oh, I love that. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a good time to bury them. Nobody wins when the family feuds. Chiron in your sign may bring up some old emotional issues with a childhood origin story. You don't have to carry that BS around with you. Drop the dead weight. Your mess can be your message. Shout out to Robin Roberts because I stole that from her. So don't feel scared to open up and share your journey. There's so much going on in your life. With you, your relationships, your home life, and your career. I feel this. Finding a balance between all four is key. Aries mantra for Aries full moon. I deserve a peaceful, balanced life. And you do. Okay. Taurus, you're only as sick as your secrets, bulls. Release what hurt you in the past and all those emotions you suppressed. This is the final chapter in that painful story, so turn the page. Maybe journaling can help you process any stuck emotions. You might think about starting a Substack or TikTok that follows your healing process. Rest is important, and you could feel like you have so much going on in your everyday life that you can't take a pause. But don't wait for burnout to force you to rest. I know that's right. Take a mental health day and relax. Maybe it's time to think about how you can work less and make more money. That sounds amazing. It's time to prioritize your well-being and mental health. Taurus mantra for the Aries full moon. I let go of the past, and so it is. Gemini. Sometimes friendship breakups can sting worse than a romantic one, twin. Isn't that so true? But are those quote-unquote friends really holding you down? It's time for besties that support your goals and inspire you. I'm not saying you can't do hood rat things with your friends, but if that's all they want to do all the time, it's time to switch up your crew. What's up with your dreams? Jupiter retrograde in your sign is a good time to reflect on the big picture, what your ideal life looks like. Maybe you are rethinking everything from what you want in life to how you even show up and view the world. Falling back in love with a hobby or creative talent may be the mood booster you need. Yes, Gemini, get the art going. Gemini mantra for the Aries full moon. I am worthy of friendships that benefit me. Yes. Cancer, your go-go gadget when it comes to your career, crabbies. Hopefully it's all paying off and there's some kind of W that happens for you during this full moon. If you have some work drama, this should be resolved. Don't fall for any low vibrational power struggles at the job. You don't want to get passed over for a promotion because you cussed your lead manager out. But sometimes, okay. Your family may need attention, so finding that work-life balance is key. Don't be afraid to take some time off and have a staycation with your loved ones. Make sure you are taking time to decompress because Mars in your sign can lead you to crash out if you're not careful. Be careful, Cancer. Cancer mantra for the Aries full moon. I give myself permission to disconnect and unplug from work. Leo. No more doubting the universe, Lions. It's time to believe. Maybe you've been thinking too small and you need to shift your attitude. Think bigger than your hood. Think global and worldwide, right? We worldwide, we major, sorry. You're ready for new horizons and adventures. There may be a lot happening behind the scenes that makes you a bit moody. It's confusing because you're normally the brightest star in the room. Let go of all the past trauma so you can shine your light again. Whew. It's time to switch up your mentality. Are you too fixated on something that happened years and years ago that you've never healed from? It's over. Elfin, the end. Release it from your heart. Yes, see, Billy, you know the vibes. Leo mantra for Aries full moon. The universe is always conspiring in my favor. I trust the process. Virgo, time to heal, Virgo. What kind of habit or behavior is doing more harm than good? Maybe that OCD has gotten out of control and finally needs to be addressed. No shade. It could be that a relationship is rotten right to the core. It might be that you're the one that's the toxic person in the connection and you're afraid to open up or want to control everything. Oop. What's the money tea? Do you need to pay down your credit card? Yes. Or maybe scale back on the amount of money you're giving to your dependents. You could feel like things aren't moving as fast as you'd like, but trust the process and know that all your hard work will eventually pay off. Virgo mantra. Bray, I'm weak. Virgo mantra for Aries full moon. I surrender the struggle. Virgos aren't that bad. I can't with you. Okay, well, thank you, Billy. Okay, Shawnee, watch out. Libra, bye to that relationship if they don't see your worth, Libra. Hey, where's Christine? Okay, hey, Fred, you're rising. You deserve princess prince treatment. Are you being too sweet to someone that is sour to you? It's time to stop it. Yes, stop it now. You can talk it out, so don't be afraid of a little conflict. If you don't think that you could see eye to eye, maybe you need to cut that connection for good. This doesn't have to be romance. Hey, Bina. It could be your BFF or your boss that has to go. I'm sorry, BFF. All right. Maybe your partner or your attitude is preventing you from reaching your goals. If the problem is you, what can you do to create more confidence in yourself? How about some affirmations every morning to big yourself up? Yes, Libra, you cute Libra, you deserve. Libra mantra for the Aries full moon. I deserve love as I am. And so it is. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio. New body, who this? If the body is not tea, then it's time to get back in the gym. No, I'm kidding, you guys. We're not body shaming. For real, for real. It's not how the body looks on the outside. It's more about how you feel on the inside. Have you been working so hard that you've been skipping your workouts and it's impacting Billy, and it's impacting your mental health? You need to move your body. For real. It's more about how you feel than how you look. But feeling good is looking good, right? I'm done. I can with you too. All right. You need to move your body for your overall health. Are you eating at your desk, having a working lunch instead of getting up and taking a walk or sitting outside? You deserve time. You deserve a break. What about a digital detox to break that phone addiction? Yes. You may feel called to travel, but are overwhelmed by all your day-to-day responsibilities. Maybe you can take a trip in your own backyard. A quick weekend getaway can be restful and healing. Scorpio mantra for the Aries full moon. I embrace rest and relaxation. I give my body time to recharge. Sagittarius. Where's the fun, Saggies? Did you drop the mixtape yet? Are you dating? Maybe you have to reconnect with your sense of fun. I find that hard to believe because Saggies always love to have fun, but we can outgrow hobbies and passions, and that's okay. We are constantly growing and changing, so our interests do too. It could be time to tap back in with some friend groups or some social groups. Find a crew of peeps that are doing things that you want to get into and link up. You never know. You could meet a stranger that's really super cool and put you onto something new. So put yourself out there. I mean, you've never met a stranger, Sagittarius. There can be a calling to get more intimate with your relationships, even friendships. So don't be afraid to open up to the people in your life that you trust. True intimacy is vulnerability. Yes. Sagittarius mantra for the Aries full moon. I was born to create amazing things. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can imagine. Well, it's going to be for all of us, we're all going to be experiencing the little Saturn square, at least to Jupiter. Capricorn, it's time to put the family drama behind you, Cappies. I'm not saying embrace family members who are toxic and unsafe for your mental and even physical well-being, but forgive yourself and honor what happened to you and heal the past. Healing isn't overnight, but the first step is admitting something happened to you. You don't have to pass down the hurt and the trauma to the next generation. If anybody can break the curses, it's you, Cappy, gang. While you may feel like throwing yourself into work, trauma response, gang, make sure you aren't neglecting the VIPs in your life to climb the mountain to success. Capricorn mantra for the Aries full moon. Damn, I kind of feel like I need Jagger. I don't want him to hear this. My parents could not give me what they did not have. But it's true. Sometimes your parents can't give what they don't have. They can never give what they don't have. Aquarius, drop the negative self-talk, Aquas. Okay. Speak to yourself the way you would talk to a friend. You are deserving of kind words towards yourself. It's a good time to actually write down any uncomfortable feelings that surface for you. Maybe you can get to the root of the pain. If you're like, I feel amazing. Okay, Mr. Robot, I'm kidding. But sometimes we really can't keep calm and carry on. All right. We need to have an emotional moment, maybe even a minty bee. Full moons bring out all the feels in all of us, even you. Maybe it's time to lean into some spiritual practices to find inner peace. If you can't ghost everyone and go on a silent retreat, how about meditating to calm your mind? Robots are friends. I love it. Oh my gosh, I used to read this story to Jagger every night. Sorry, random. Aquarius mantra for the Aries full moon. I accept my emotions and let them come up for me. But it was about robots. Pisces. Let go of the money hang up, Pisces. If you are starting to freak out when you check that bank balance, then it's time for a budget. It doesn't have to be a stressful undertaking. Budget sounds just so lame. Thank you. But knowing where your money goes can help you get clear on what you need to what you need to do to reach your financial goals. I'm messing up. Maybe there's someone who wants to invest in you or your business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We love a benefactor, okay? But make sure this generous donor has your best interest at heart. There could be some strings with that money. Saturn in your sign wants you to get serious about everything, but especially your commitments. And that goes for finances as well as relationships. So run a background check before getting into bed with a new investor. Pisces mantra for the Aries full moon. I release my fears around money. I'm mad you said Venus and Pisces. I can't with you. Really? Thank you, everyone.